Hi, and we're back in my kitchen doing not exactly what I had in mind to do with this channel, but you know, it's fun, and now we're getting to one of my favorites, and the one I've been promising. Tonight you're gonna watch me prep, and then tomorrow I'm going to actually cook and smoke these ribs. So first we got them opened up. I went to Sam's, got some spare ribs. I prefer spare. I know a lot of people like baby backs. I prefer spare because they come with more meat. I just like it better. So I've already got one set cut up right here. All right. So now, one of the first things you want to do is get that thing flipped over. Start taking this membrane apart. If you don't, it doesn't hurt you, but it just gives it doesn't chew well. So, I've seen a lot of videos on easier ways to do this. This is the way I've always done it. And I'll probably continue to do this. That, set it off to the side. Now, see all this extra here. So, that. Now this is a lot of fat that I'm gonna get rid of. I'll hit just right up here, but for tonight, there. See, I'm gonna leave all this alone. I'm going to cut this in half. So right about there is about halfway. Get the bone and everything, because you got a little bit of bone right there. Ceramic knives are great, even cheap ones. I got this set from Amazon for 20-25 bucks, and after 2 years of use, one just like this one, cutting a rib, chipped, but it was so great for the time I had it, I bought another set. So, now we got this ready. Get that flipped over. Get this out of the way. We're going to wash my hands, because Corona, and dealing with raw pork and all kinds of other stuff. We're gonna make the injection. Because yes, I love to inject. So I just take a cup, there's my injector, take a little bit of Dale's, kind of like Old Bay, you know, everybody says Frank red sauce, so put that on everything, Dale's and Old Bay with me. Put about 2 to 3 capfuls in there, depending, especially when I do a butt. About halfway apple juice, apple cider vinegar. I use apple cider vinegar and apple juice in a lot of stuff too, if you haven't noticed, like my chicken and this. Now, pineapple juice. The citric acid helps break down the connective tissues and everything. So I'm gonna take my trusty chopstick. Looks like muddy water, I know. That's the Dale's. Oh, I forgot the most important ingredient. Just a little bit of whiskey. Just for that little extra hump. So. Take that. Put that in the dishwasher, and then let the same thing with a knife. Now, these things have a little rubber O-ring inside, which is really hard to manipulate until now. That's a lot easier. Take it, just go right there between the bones, just a little. Because if you put more than just a little, it's just going to seep right back out. And right along the top on all this extra meat. Good. My Pyrex for the night. Right in there. So I mean, I just gotta have a place for it to sit for the night. I normally use those aluminum pans that you can get for like $3 at Kroger or your local grocery store. But I forgot to grab some, so this will work. Normally I have it where I'm laying next to each other. I'll show you tomorrow because for when I do the rub. Take that, stick it in the fridge. So now, this one and this one are from that slab. So I'm gonna take it. Just little pieces. All that. I'm gonna cut that excess fat though. This is something a buddy of mine showed me. My buddy Ian, my best friend, who also helped me get into this, so. That's a lot of fat. Even for pork butt, that'd be a lot of fat. Now there's arguments to be made that it helps trap in, moisture and flavor, and not for what I'm doing here. Maybe on a pork butt I'd keep it on there, but probably trim at least some of it off. Because I mean, that's nothing but. Now I may hold on to it for other things. Because, grind it up to put in ground beef for hamburger or something. Pardon the noise, my son's in there playing on my computer. Playing Five Nights at Freddy's or something. But I can't complain too much. It's a turn-based RPG on this one. Like I do still love. So, now, got most of that off. Always be careful with these knives, obviously, but especially these because they'll cut you. You won't even realize it. Take all this, put it in a bowl. I don't think that's gonna be big enough. Same size, yeah. Put it in a bowl. Like that. Oops, lost a piece. I'm gonna save the rest of that for later. The rest of that marinade injection. And since it's opened up in small pieces, it'll soak it in. Now, the rest of this I'm going to pour over those ribs. take these, stick them in the fridge. And then the rest of this I'm gonna wrap up for next week. All right, now let's move on to making the rub. It's been a day, or 12 hours. We're gonna make the rub, mix it, and then we'll apply it and start the cook. So, start with this, my mixing bowl. Rest that light brown sugar right there. I'm not making as much as I'm used to making since I'm just doing one slab of ribs. I normally do like 3 plus a butt. So, but I always make extra because I mix it into the barbecue sauce. Not one to use precise measurements. I probably really should figure out a precise measurement for everything, but I don't. I will eventually. Old Bay. Like I said, put that on everything. A little bit of garlic powder. Black powder. Or black pepper. A little bit of cayenne just for a little bit of a kick. I don't even put much, even when I make a lot. Just a little bit of onion powder. Gotta love it. It'll break up when the mixer goes. And then my favorite, ancho chili. A little bit more kick and a different kind of flavor. So, I'm gonna stick it in the mixer. That is a lot less than I'm used to. Stick in the mixer. Just on the mixer. And start it on low. Go up 1. Let it mix around for about 15-20 minutes. Get everything broken up, mixed in well, taste it, and see what happens. I forgot one thing. Salt. If I need to add something or adjust it, I can do it at that point, because if I put too much cayenne and it's too hot, for ribs, it'll when you cook the ribs, when the fat renders, it'll help settle some of that, but you still don't want it too hot. For a butt, it's a little different because you've got so much meat that it's covering, and when you break it up, it's gonna mix in better. But you still don't want it too hot or spicy. So we're gonna let that run, like I said, about 15-20 minutes and see how it goes. All right? So, I'm gonna listen to some advice I was given by several people and break these videos up because I tend to run long. They say anything more than 15 to 20 minutes is pretty long. So in the interest of people's attention spans, or the rules of YouTube, or whatever, I'm gonna break these up into smaller segments. So if you like what you're seeing, come back for the next segment. Look out for it. It'll be dropping soon. Thanks. Later.